Good evening, I'm Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Death toll due to floods and landslides in the past 2 days reaches 14, 8 others missing. All the gates of Koshi and Gandaki barrages opened as the water level in rivers rises. Lawmakers demand Premier Dahal to pave way for new government formation, urge the government to make necessary efforts to provide relief and arrange resettlement for those affected by floods and landslides. France voting in one of its most significant elections in years, with the far right hoping for a historic victory, but with political stalemate the more likely result. And more than 400 athletes from Japan to participate in the 2024 Paris Olympics, targets to win 20 gold medals. CPN-UML has urged Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal to submit his resignation and pave way for the formation of a new government at the earliest.
राजीनामा नदिकन बस्ने कुरा यो अनुचित कार्य हो। त्यसकारण अविलम्ब नेपाल सरकारका प्रधानमन्त्रीलाई काम चलाउ प्रधानमन्त्रीका रूपमा रहेको प्रधानमन्त्रीलाई अविलम्ब राजीनामा दिएर राष्ट्रिय सरकार निर्माणको प्रक्रियालाई मार्गदर्शन गर्नका लागि मार्ग प्रशस्त गर्नका लागि हाम्रो बैठकले त्यो आह्वान गरेको छ, त्यो माग गरेको छ। त्यसैगरी सरकारले अहिले अल्पमतमा परेको छ, तथापि पनि विभिन्न प्रकारका निर्णयहरू गरिरहेको छ। हामीले त्यस्तो सुनिरहेका छौं, निर्णयहरू सार्वजनिक भइरहेका छन्। कुनै पनि निर्णय नगर्नका लागि यो सरकारले कुनै पनि निर्णय गर्ने हैसियत राख्दैन।
Premier Dahal has already informed the Parliament Secretariat that he would go through the floor test on 12th of July. CPN-UML has said the current government is in minority and has drawn the government's attention, in fact, against taking any decision that could have a long-term impact. Parliamentarians have drawn the government attention towards the rescue and relief of victims of floods and landslides across the country at today's session of the House of Representatives. They said general lives have been affected across the country due to incessant rainfall, roads have been obstructed, and many settlements have been submerged, and urged the government to ensure resumption of operation of roads, rescue of the victims, and distribution of relief items.
परिरहेको दुःख अप्ठ्यारो र पीडाको बारेमा कुरा गरिरहेका छौं, तर सरकारलाई आफ्नो संख्यामा बहुमतमा दैवी प्रकोप परे भन्दा बढ्ता पीडा अनुभूति भएको छ। उ दैवी प्रकोपको कुनै खालको जनतालाई राहत सेवा सुविधा पुर्याउने कुरामा, अवरुद्ध भएको बाटो खोल्ने कुरामा, मृतकहरूको निम्ति र घाइतेहरूको उपचारमा कुनै ध्यान दिन सकिरहेको छैन।
बेपत्ता हुनेहरूको खोजी कार्य गर्न, घाइतेहरूको उपचारका लागि, बाढी पहिरो पीडित परिवारलाई सुरक्षित आवास र राहत प्रदान गर्न म सम्मान्य सभामुखज्यू मार्फत सरकारको गम्भीर ध्यान आकर्षण गराउँदछु। यसका साथसाथै यो बेलामा जसरी सुरक्षाकर्मी, खास गरेर नेपाली सेना, नेपाल प्रहरी, सशस्त्र प्रहरी बल लगायत राष्ट्र सेवक कर्मचारीहरू, गृह मन्त्रालयका कर्मचारीहरू लगायत सबै जसरी लागिरहनु भएको छ, म उहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक धन्यवाद ज्ञापन गर्दछु।
वर्षाको कारणले गर्दाखेरि उपत्यका डुबानमा परेको छ। हनुमते खोला, बागमती र विष्णुमतीको प्रकोपले गर्दाखेरि त्यहाँका जनताको जीवन स्थिति अत्यन्त नाजुक भएको छ। यता दैवी प्रकोपको सामना गर्नु परेको छ भने राजनीतिमा पनि पहिरो गएको छ। यो 28 गतेसम्म कतिजना मान्छेहरू मर्ने हो, कतिजनाको घर बाढी पहिरोबाट जाने हो, कतिजना नेपालीहरूले ज्यान गुमाउने हो, यसको जिम्मेवार कहिले लिन्छ?
Lawmakers also urged the Prime Minister to resign and pave way for the formation of a new government.
अहिलेको नैतिक तकाजा के हो भन्दाखेरि प्रधानमन्त्रीले राजीनामा दिनुहोस्। यद्यपि उहाँलाई संविधानले समय दिएको छ, विश्वासको मत दिन्छु भन्ने अधिकार दिएको छ, तर नैतिक पक्ष त्यो होइन। अत्यधिक रूपले उहाँले बहुमत गुमाइसकेपछि राजीनामा गर्नु उपयुक्त हुन्छ। किन भन्दाखेरि लोकतन्त्र संविधान र कानुन अनुसार मात्र चल्दैन। फेरि उहाँले त कानुनै उल्लङ्घन गर्नुभएको छ। गएको जनवरीमा भारत भ्रमण गरेर आएर सन्धि गरेर आउनुभयो। नेपालको सन्धि अनुसार 1 महिनाभित्र त्यो सन्धि संसदमा ल्याउनु पर्ने, अहिलेसम्म ल्याउनु भएको छैन।
Parliamentarians from Nepali Congress also opined it was inappropriate of the Prime Minister to avoid resigning, riding over his constitutional right to take the vote of confidence. Lawmakers have continued to urge the Prime Minister to pave way for the formation of a new government by resigning. They from Nepali Congress, CPN-UML and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party argued Premier Dahal had lost majority and hence he needed to leave despite the constitutional right to seek for vote of confidence.
म राष्ट्रिय स्वतन्त्र पार्टीलाई भन्न चाहन्छु उहाँहरु उतै बस्नु भएको छ उहाँहरुको इच्छा हो उहाँहरुको पार्टीको निर्णय हो त्यसमा हामीलाई केही भन्नु छैन तर प्रधानमन्त्रीजीले पाल पारिसकेको ढुङ्गामा तपाई बसिरहनु भएको छ अनि तपाई कता जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ एकपल्ट सोच्नु होला तपाईहरुले पनि भनेर म भन्न चाहन्छु.
Meanwhile, lawmakers from CPN Maui Center said the agreement between UML and Congress lacked transparency.
भर्खरै सत्ता पक्षको कुर्सी छोडेर प्रतिपक्षमा पुग्नु भएका प्रिय कमरेडहरू यही हो नैतिकता. त्यसैले म फेरि भन्न चाहन्छु कि एउटा उहाँहरूले आजको दिनसम्म औपचारिक हस्ताक्षर गरेर भएको सम्झौतालाई बाहिर ल्याउनु भएको छैन. त्यही अपारदर्शिता छ, त्यो अनैतिकता हो. अर्को कुरा उहाँहरूले भन्नुभएको छ ठूलो दललाई त उहाँहरूले सरकारको नेतृत्व गर्ने सहमति गर्नु भएको छैन. अहिले सार्वजनिक रूपमा मिडियामा आएका कुराहरूलाई नै मान्ने हो भने दोस्रो पार्टीले नै नेतृत्व गर्ने कुरा गर्नु भएको छ. यसरी हेर्दा उहाँहरूले फेरि बाँकी रहेको सबै कार्यकाल एउटै पार्टीले नेतृत्व गर्ने पनि भन्नुभएको छैन, त्यसलाई फेरि आधा आधा गर्ने भन्नुभएको छ. यसरी हेर्दा यही हो स्थिरता.
On a different note, Rashtriya Prajatantra Party's Chief Whip Gyanendra Bahadur Shahi urged Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane to begin probe in the Maoist cantonment scam, adding that their party would support the government in opening such files in the remaining 7 days of the government. Incessant rainfall for the past few days has caused massive losses of lives and properties across the country, including Kathmandu and the districts of Gandaki and Lumbini provinces. Spokesperson of Nepal Police, Dan Bahadur Karki, informed 14 deaths due to monsoon disasters have been reported from yesterday and today, while 8 individuals have been missing. 4 were killed in Siangja when their house was buried by landslide. 3 members of a single family had died after being buried by the landslide in Birua Rural Municipality, Ward number 6, Siangdi Majkot of Siangza, while one other person was killed by landslide in Adi Khola 3. Police have informed that Khyam Kumari Malla of Bhirkot 5 has been missing. 2 dead bodies were retrieved from a landslide in Tanahu's Kaure of Shukla Gandaki 7. According to Tanahu's DSP Deepak Kumar Raya, police and local residents retrieved the bodies of 40-year-old Hira Nepali and 65-year-old Shyam Bhandari from the landslide. Search is still ongoing for Anisha Bastola, who has been missing in the same landslide. 50-year-old Krishna Bahadur Pulami, who was working at the Tanahu hydropower project, was also killed when a stone from a hill fell on him. Likewise, 1 person was killed in Palpa as the person was swept away by flood. Meanwhile, after the flood in the Narayani River in Chitwan entered a settlement, 171 people have been relocated to safer grounds. The water level of Narayani River had crossed 11 meters, surpassing the danger level of 9 meters. District Police Office Dang has informed that the body of 17-year-old Rajkumar Yadav of Rajpur Rural Municipality was retrieved this morning. He was missing since yesterday when he was swept away by flood in Lamahi Municipality, Ward number 7, Hasnapur Ghat, after returning from selling milk. After the water level in Sethi River rose to dangerous level and flood started to enter settlements, 60 households of Baitadi's Sigas have been relocated to a secure place. Chief District Officer of Baitadi, Bhimkanta Sharma, has informed that members of 60 households of Sigas Rural Municipality have been relocated to the premises of Sharada Secondary School. Meanwhile, the Belly Bridge connecting Sindhu Palchok's Helambu Rural Municipalities 3 and 7 is at risk due to the flood in Melamchi River, which has started to damage its foundation. Many settlements in Bake's Rapti Sonari and Duduwa Rural municipalities are at high risk due to flood in Rapti River. More than 20 houses in Rapti Sonari, including a school, have been inundated as the water level in the Rapti River is 2 meters above the danger level. More than 150 families in Chitaipurva and Chauferi of Duduwa Rural Municipality have been relocated to safer locations. Meanwhile, the Siddhartha Highway has been obstructed as a truck has been stranded in mud in the Muglin Pokhara road section. The water level in Gandak barrage of Narayani River has been measured the highest in the past 16 years. Water flow in the barrage that is located in Nepal-India border area of Triveni in East Nawalparasi had been measured at 440,750 cusic at around 8 a.m. this morning. Spokesperson of Gandak River Control Struggle Committee, Brijraj Kushwaha, has said that the water levels were measured at 429,000 cusic on 23rd of July 2008. Since then, this is the highest level of water flow recorded in Gandak. Water had entered settlements after the embankment in Triveni's Dutia was swept away in 2008. Gandak Barrage officer Kashinath Harijan has said that even though Gandak Barrage initially had the capacity of withholding 700,000 cusic water, it can now hold only 576,000 as the structures were constructed a long time ago. The water level has been gradually decreasing, however the risk remains as the downpour has continued. All 36 doors of the barrage have been opened yesterday following rise in water levels. Now, after the water level of Koshi River has been rising due to incessant rainfall, Saptari's Chief District Officer along with a team, including the security officer, reached Koshi Barrage today for monitoring. The team led by Saptari's Chief District Officer Mekh Bahadur Mangrati reached Koshi Barrage and took stock of the situation of the bridge and the flow of Koshi rivers. After the flow of water in the river was high, all the 56 gates were open from 10 this morning. Ministries of Lumbini province have been inundated following incessant rainfall. The Ministry of Financial Affairs and Planning, Ministry of Internal Affairs and Law and the Ministry of Social Development have been inundated, while other ministries have also been submerged. Problem of inundation has also been repeating because of no outlet for water. Administrative buildings are being constructed in the capital area at an investment of 3 billion rupees. However, even a normal rainfall inundates the facilities. Welcome back. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, what should be done to prevent obstruction of highways for extended period? Your options are A, reliable information system, B, arrangement of equipment, and C, mobilization of rescue teams. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. France is voting in one of its most significant elections in years, with the far right hoping for a historic victory, but with political stalemate the more likely result. This is the first time the anti-immigration national rally of Marine Le Pen and Jordan Bardella has had a realistic chance of running the government and taking outright control of the National Assembly. But after the national rally's first-round victory in snap parliamentary elections last Sunday, more than 200 rival candidates dropped out to give others a better chance of defeating the far right. Voting began in mainland France at 8 a.m. local time, and the first exit polls will be released 12 hours later. Whatever the result, it is difficult to see President Emmanuel Macron coming out of this well. 4 weeks ago, he said it was the responsible solution to call a snap vote in response to RN's victory in European elections, minutes after the party's 28-year-old leader, Jordan Bardella, challenged him to do so. The two-round election came as a shock to a country gearing up for the start of the Paris Olympics on 26th of July. Security was already tight, and now 30,000 police have been deployed for a period of heightened political tension. There have been 217 of these withdrawals across France, including 130 Popular Front candidates and 81 from the president's Ensemble alliance. That has dramatically changed the balance of this pivotal general election in the country. There are 577 seats in the French parliament, and projections after Sunday's first round gave the RN a fighting chance of securing an outright majority of 289. Final opinion polls on Friday suggested that was out of reach, with 205 to 210 seats as a potential maximum. Moving on, families of hostages held in Gaza led thousands to the streets of Tel Aviv, calling for an immediate release of their relatives, while Hamas accepted a U.S. proposal to begin talks on releasing Israeli hostages, including soldiers and men, 16 days after the first phase of an agreement aimed at ending the Gaza war. The militant Islamist group has dropped a demand that Israel first commit to a permanent ceasefire before signing the agreement and would allow negotiations to achieve that throughout the 6-week first phase. Some families of hostages on Saturday gave a statement to reporters ahead of a weekly hostage rally in Tel Aviv in which they called on Benjamin Netanyahu to go through the deal. Netanyahu said that the head of Israel's Mossad intelligence agency had returned from an initial meeting with mediators in Qatar and that negotiations would continue next week. The conflict has claimed the lives of more than 38,000 Palestinians, according to Gaza health officials, since Hamas attacked southern Israeli cities on 7th of October, killing 1,200 people and taking some 250 hostages, according to Israeli tallies. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.